So today we are going to look at how and why the equation of a circle is r squared equals x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared. So by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to prove or show that the equation of a circle is this, and then the r is the radius, the x and y are any given point on the circle, and then the h and k are the center. So the r is the radius of the circle, the x and y, they are any given point on the circle. Any given point, any given point on the circle, and then our h and k is the center of the circle. In the center of the circle. I think in one of our lessons or one of the videos, we learned how to find the radius and then the center when given the equation of a circle. So if you mix that video, you could go back and then watch that video. I'll put the link at the description, or you can check through and then the videos and find how to find that. I will encourage you to like our videos, subscribe, so that anytime I put something up there, you'll be able to see it. If you are a parent, encourage your children to be watching this type of video, and then encourage them to ask me any question they need help with, and then I'll be at a good side to help them. So now we're going to show why we say r squared is equal to x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared is the equation of a circle. And then we know our parameters, that our r is the radius, the x and y are any points on the circle. You know, this is a circle, and then it has a lot of points. So like it's a points that are joined together that makes it a circle. So x and y could be any of those points, and then h and k will be our center. So if you're talking about this circle, yeah, approximately, here will be our center. So now let's go ahead and then show. So let me have a circle here. Let's say this is a circle, and then this is the center, and then we know radius is from a line from the center to any point on the circle. So let's say from here to here. So let's say this is our r, and we know this is our center, and then I say the center is hk. It's giving the coordinate hk, and then this is any a point on the circle. So let's call it point P, x, xy. So now we want to get an equation with respect to the r, So what we do here is, because we've studied something on Pythagoras theorem, that is right triangle, how to find the size of right triangle. So I'll make a right triangle here. So let me do something here. And then approximately this will be a 90 degrees. So let's find this point. Let's find this point. So if this point we can say it is xk, because this x will be the same as this is, and then the y will be the k. So you see that point is sk. Let me draw the right triangle. Let me take it out of the triangle, the circle. Let me take the right triangle out of the circle, and then see. Let me erase it. Let me draw it as well. So it's the same thing I've taken from the circle. This is my R. So this is the R. This is the center, which is HK. And this is the P, the point, which is XY. And then we say that, let's call here A. Let's call it A. And then it's going to be XK. Because this point, the X value here will be the same as the X value here. The Y value here will be the same as the Y value here. Be the same as the Y value here. So SK. So now we use our Pythagoras theorem. So this is what I was saying. This is the circle. The center is here. A point is also here. And then we form a right triangle. We form a right triangle. And then I translated a right triangle here. And then I have my points here, P, I have my C center, and then I have another a point here. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to find the value for R. So we are going to use Pythagoras theorem to find the value for R. But before then, let us define the parameters. So we can say that line AC, which is from here to here, is going to give us what? X minus h, because this is going to be bigger than this, so x minus h, that will give us line AC. Line AP is on the y. Line AP is on y axis, so that one is going to give us what? Y minus k. And then CP is going to give us R. So that is our radius. CP is going to give us our radius. And then if you look at Pythagoras theorem, I hope you've studied Pythagoras theorem. If you have not studied anything on Pythagoras theorem, put it at the comment, and then we'll know what to do. Pythagoras theorem. We know what it says, what Pythagoras theorem says. Pythagoras theorem says that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. And then this will be the um, hypotenuse, and A and B will be any of the sizes of the right triangle. So if it was like this is going to be C, A, and then B, A, B, C. So we can compare it to this one. So in this case, our R is going to be our C. And then we can say AC will be B, and then AP will be A. So we can compare, we can use Pythagoras theorem to write the equation for R using Pythagoras theorem. So what we are going to say, or what we are going to see here, is that AC square plus AP square is equal to R square. Yeah, if you are comparing it with this one, so we say AC square plus AP square is equal to R square. That is something that we had from our circle. AC, AP, and then R. So that is what we are putting down here. AC square plus AP square is equal to R square. And then we're able to deduce that AC is X minus H from here. So we can say that instead of AC, we put X minus H square plus AP, which is also Y minus K square, is equal to R square. Is equal to R square. Hence our equation of a circle. So this is how we derive the equation of a circle. So if the center is at the origin, which is 0, 0, then we get x minus 0 square. If the center is at the origin, we get x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square is equal to r square, which is going to give us x square plus y square is equal to r square. That is when the center is at 0. So this becomes the standard form. This becomes the standard form of a circle. You can also use the distance formula to do it, to find the equation of the circle. But I think the Pythagoras theorem is simple. Well, the distance formula is also simple depending on whichever way. But we are not going to go through the distance formula. So the standard form of a circle is x minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to r square. And then we've used the Pythagoras theorem to prove it. We use the Pythagoras theorem to prove it. So we now know where and why we are having this equation. Where and why we have this as the equation of a circle. You know, every formula you have have a basis why it came about. So this is the why. This is the why. So I'll end it here. If you have any question, put it down. I'll be happy to assist you with it. Be happy to assist you with it. Or if you have anything you need to say about this, feel free to put it down. So showing the equation of a circle, we talk of the formula being r squared is equal to x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. And then we use the circle, we find the radius using Pythagoras theorem, and then we came into this conclusion. We came into the conclusion. So if you have any question, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to tell others about what we are doing here.